Hello, Internet. This is Childish Fiasco coming at you with some Last of Us factions. Right here in the opening, I was about to go get the box, but on Billstown, I like going up the middle and sneaking behind the team. It doesn't work all the time, but sometimes it works really well, and I love getting shivs. So right here, I see the three of them, and I'm thinking this guy on the left is going to come inside this little room, but he just passes it up. And at this point, you don't have to crouch walk because they can't see you because you're walking from behind them, and at this point, you shiv him! And he's down. And then this guy, like sometimes they have mics, so you have to be careful because they might say, hey buddy, I got shivved, and watch your back. At this point I'm trying to run away because I think I'm gonna get killed by the third guy, but he's over there killing my team, so I'm like punch, 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 and I'm down. But that's okay because at least I got him down, but he killed the rest of my team, which sucks. So at this point I'm just like on his butt, like you're not going anywhere and I'm gonna mess you up in the butt. Yeah, like that. Kind of awkward. And then I just die out. So yeah, I think I'm going to start doing these Let's Plays on my channel. I used to put more like short films on here, and I still put behind the scenes for my other channel, Mr. Akimbros, which is kind of slow right now, but hopefully we have a lot of projects just back ordered basically right now that just need to be completed. So once that is completed, you'll see more behind the scenes for that channel and more short films. But I'm probably going to do more of my versus videos on this channel and gameplay like this. I really love The Last of Us. Like the multiplayer is probably my favorite part. I like the single player, of course, but the multiplayer is by far my favorite, and I play it all the time. So right here at this instance, I was going to go to the right, but I figured most of that team had that little corner, held down, so I came on this side and I completely missed. I should have shot way sooner, but I was being very tentative. And you can't hear me on the mic right now, but I'm telling my teammate to come back to me, and I have him covered so I can revive him like this right here. And I see that red dot, so I know he's gonna come right there in that little opening on the right. So I prep my burst rifle. And the best thing about the burst rifle is you want to shoot middle because it has a natural recoil to go up. So you want to shoot middle to get the headshots. It doesn't work for me all the time. I'm actually not that great at multiplayer, even though I play it all the time. But I just love playing it so much. At this point, I'm kind of freaking out because I'm like, my battery. And this is the best thing to have. If you have Crafter 1 on Last of Us, you can craft really fast like that, which I need it because this bow guy hits my smoke and shiv. Shivving is totally my favorite. And at this part, I saw that red dot, so I thought it was right next to me, so I started socking the air out of nowhere, and it didn't help anything, so I started running away, trying to sock again. I really need to stop doing that. I sock way too much. Then when I need to shoot like this guy, like at that point, I should have probably shot him with my burst rifle. I shouldn't have kept shooting him, trying to hit him, which is not very smart, And I actually don't play that well at the beginning of this match, but I end up going like 13, 14, and I think I have like 4 or 5 deaths. So I ended up doing pretty good. I remember we were down by like 5 at some point in this match. But yeah, I'm mostly doing this because I would love to play with more people. Usually when I get on, like, I don't know, most of the people I play with are very popular, so they always are in parties and such. And I've noticed that people who upload on YouTube, they tend to get more people involved in their playthroughs and things like that. So I just like playing with people. So hopefully this will let people know that I play Last of Us, and then I'm actually not a completely terrible player, though I am not the best by any means. I play really slow. Like I like shivving, and I crouch walk probably way too much. I probably need to start like walking and running more. And I craft a lot too. Like I know I watch this one YouTube channel. The guy's name is Sancho West, and he has all these like tips videos. And I think he kind of plays the same way. He plays very like very slow and methodical. And right here, I'd make a very big mistake. I should have backed up a little bit more while I shot this guy because, his buddy right up top hits me with the bow. I should have backed up behind the ambulance and shot him versus, hitting him in the open. But yeah, Sancho West, he's super, super awesome YouTube Let's Player, or, he does Last of Us mostly, but he has really, really good tutorial vids about like how to shiv, like sniper points and all that stuff. And he taught me a lot. Like I played with him a few times. I remember the one thing he taught me when I was on high school, and I ran from my spawn point And sometimes what happens in Last of Us, the spawning system's kind of weird, where they'll sometimes spawn 3 of the team on one side of the map and then 1 on the other side. So that one person has like the opportunity to kind of sneak behind the rest of his team. Oh, and then right here, I love doing this because whenever I see a sniper, I love to shift them because they're not paying attention. But what I need to do better, like I didn't do it at all here, I got lucky, is I did not check for bombs, because if he had a bomb somewhere around there, I totally would have gone down, which happens to me quite often. I don't do this a lot. And then right here, this sucks because this guy, usually in Last of Us, what people will do is you start shooting at them, they'll start going side to side. So what I expected this guy to do was either run left or right, and you can see that I'm like shooting. I'm like aiming left and right of him to like, because I'm trying to anticipate his movement, but he totally stayed in one spot. And what I should have done, if I noticed that he was staying in one spot, is I should have shot from his chest, and my burst rifle would have went up to his head, and it would have been a headshot, and he would have been down. I'm not sure if I would have been able to take it in the second person, because the good thing about the burst rifle is that it shoots a lot and it cancels hit actions, but it sucks on ammo. So in terms of ammo, and also like here, I'm about to miss like crazy right here. By long distances, it's not that great either, and I was trying to like aim up, and it's just, that was really bad actually. Right there, I bring out my revolver, because revolvers are a lot easier to shoot with at long distance, and they're a little bit more accurate. But yeah, burst rifles, they don't have a lot of ammo, so like if I shot that first guy on the stairs, I wouldn't have been able to get that second guy unless I would have, crossed to my revolver, which I also need to get better at. I need to get better at not reloading, but switching to my sidearm, which is something you learn from Call of Duty, which I haven't played in years. I haven't played the game at all. And right here, this is something Sancho taught me too. He's like, never, ever, ever corner shoot a bow, because bows can get you down pretty quick. And I'm yelling at my teammate right there because he was healing me, but I was like, wait, he can still see me. I'm trying to get to the left, and I was like yelling at him the whole time. Also something I need to correct, I yell too much in this game. I need to like calm down. But here's the point where I'm like, yeah, okay, let me get my revolver, because this guy's really far away. If I try to use my burst rifle, I wouldn't be able to get a good shot on him. And it's never bad to run away. Like in this game, it's very good to run away, actually. You don't have to take people head on. It's a game of numbers, so you always want to keep your numbers as long as you can. It's not a game about like who gets the most kills or anything like that. It's a game of who can survive longer, which people I don't think realize in this game, is that they can they don't have to be like lone soldier or anything like that. They can retreat and regroup. It's not a bad thing. Oh yeah, here's something coming up where I don't listen for bombs, but it's okay because I run away fast enough so I don't get hit by it. Also, a lot of people, well, some people do, but they don't utilize their special executes enough, and it helps with getting a lot of parts, which right now, as you'll notice, I am not utilizing. I have 1,000 parts right now, so I should be upgrading my gun, which I'm not doing right now. And I'm going to have another stupid moment right here where I'm not paying attention at all. I do get a few kills right here, I think. No, I get 1 kill. This guy right here at the stairs, and he was lagged out really bad. You can see he like falls over to the left like crazy. And also it's good to know how many shots your guns take to down people, because usually people will shoot off like extra shots when they don't have to. Like I knew that guy was down, so I just had to hit him with 2 shots with my revolver. So it's good to get acquainted with all of your weapons. Like the burst rifle, I believe it's 2 burst if you get a headshot, 3 if you don't. Like right there, I think it's 2 or 3 or whatever. I was paying attention. Right there, I was trying to get a smoke to get cover, but then of course if you are going against a bow, they'll hit you with 2. If they hit you with 2 arrows, then you go down. And right here, I'm just trying to not let him get up the stairs, so I was trying to die in front of him, but I don't think that helped much. I don't know. I can't really tell. But yeah, with my versus videos, the next one coming up, I just released Darth Vader versus Darth Bane. But now I'm going to try and do other properties. Like I'm going to do a Harry Potter versus series where I do, the first one's going to be Harry Potter versus Ron Weasley. After that, I want to do Snape versus Bellatrix, and then Hermione versus Ginny. So keep a lookout for that. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that. It's kind of harder to do it for Harry Potter versus Star Wars, because Star Wars has a lot of mythology behind like the fighting styles and stuff like that. Harry Potter, it's like about your personality and like I guess your dueling skills, but it's kind of harder to do. So I don't know how often I'll do that. So yeah, like I said again, I like playing very, very cautious, and sometimes a little bit too cautious. Like right here, most people would freak out and say, "Oh, they'll see me," but instead, I know that they're all looking towards that window, so none of them will see me. And right here, I'm like, "Oh, I can totally get this shiv." I don't know if I get it. Do I get it? Oh yeah, I totally get the shiv. I wasn't sure if I actually got the shiv or not. And then right here is again a bow, and I think I get them down at least. And that's just me missing again. If I was a better shot, I can be so much better at this game. That's the main thing I suck about in this game, is I don't shoot my guns very well, and apparently my Molotovs as well. But yeah, if I could shoot really well, I feel like I can be really confident in this game, because I'm alright with the close quarters, like punching and shivving and stuff like that. But when I'm like 1-on-1 with someone and shooting them, I'm not smart. Oh my god, I just realized this whole match I didn't upgrade my gun at all. That was really stupid. Like in this game, you can get armor and you can get upgrades to your gun, so you can shoot faster and shoot with more range, more fire rate and more power. And I didn't do it once in this whole game, and I still had a pretty okay record. I think mostly because the team wasn't that great, the team that we were playing against. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, this is gonna wrap up my first Let's Play. I'm not sure how often I'll do this. I'm probably just gonna do it for the fun of it. And I don't know if I'm gonna do commentary for all my Let's Plays, because I'm not that interesting of a person. I just kind of just play this game. Oh, I had 13, 12, and 6, which is not bad, but it could have been better. Not in terms of downs executions, but my deaths. I had stuff dying. But yeah, keep a lookout for Harry Potter versus Ron, and yeah, peace.